What's up, everybody? It's me, Tiffany.
And Boo Boo.
And we are back with another mukbang. But not just any mukbang.
What?
Today, what we have for you. Tell them what we have, baby. Tell them what we have, baby. What do we have? Come on.
Well, I know we have
rice.
I know we have
You can't
cucumbers.
You can't reach all that. Hold on. Cucumbers.
Well, I'm not
and what
sure
do we got in
all,
here?
I don't know what all you put in here, so.
We got B Love's garlic smackalicious sauce, onions, peppers. I put bell peppers in it. And what else is in there?
Smoked sausage.
Smoked sausage, baby. Yes. We've got all that in there, which you can see in the thumbnail of the video. We actually cooked the smoked sausage in the Be Love sauce this time, which I've never done before. So it's about to be good. Are you ready, baby?
I'm ready.
I know you are. He's ready to turn the vacuum on because he's been waiting. I am drinking core water because water is good for you.
Dr. Pepper here.
And I love water. I try not to drink soda whenever I can. And I've been to the store now, so I've replenished all my water. Y'all know last week I was drinking soda like once or twice, maybe 3 times even, because I was out of water. I had to go to the store and get some more. So, I don't know if that's good. Study layer. There we go. There we go. But we're ready. We're going to dig in. So, what are you drinking, Big Belly?
I showed him.
Dr. Pepper. Okay, he's drinking Dr. Pepper. Oh, and I didn't put Sprite in the garlic Be Love sauce. I put Coke like you put in the regular sauce because I wanted to put the Coke in it instead of the Sprite. And actually, he's drinking the rest of what's left. So that's how much I put in it out of a 20 ounce. I didn't put very much, but I did put some. So we're about to get into this delicious meal here. So, yeah. I don't have your phone, so I can't read the messages.
I don't know where it is.
Look at this, all these onions and peppers. I'm going to go ahead and put them on. We're going to go ahead and put our plates first, and then we'll start eating all this.
All them onions are about to stay clear of you.
Delicious sauce. I love onions. Love it. And you know what's even better is I cooked the bell peppers in with the sausage and all of that. So guys, when I say this is going to be so good, this is going to be so good. Okay? I'm so happy right now because I have been wanting sausage, rice, and cucumbers with Be Love sauce for about a week now. And then I actually saw Eating with Shadia eat it too today. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm having today. Because I already had the Be Love sauce cooking.
No, I can't see your plate from there.
So I'm going to show them my plate in a minute, babe.
So you know.
I'm going to show them in a minute. Here, you want to go ahead and get yours or you want me to do it?
Here, you might as well.
You want me to do it? You want me to serve you?
Why not?
Jeez.
You only live once.
You think you're a king or something? Think you're a king? You ain't no king. I'm just playing. I love you, babe.
Okay. You didn't put no sausage on yours.
Not yet. I'm just trying to get all the toppings and the juice. You want more onions?
Yeah.
And peppers. There you go, babe.
That's good.
All right. So we're about to get started here because this is delish. Let me go ahead and get you a sausage. Look at this. Y'all, it got an onion on it, but look at this sausage. Y'all see this boiling hot sausage? I'm going to just put it just like that. And then we'll put them up so everybody can see in a minute. I got to find. Love it. Love it, love it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. I can't wait. All right, I'm going to remove this and put it down. Okay. And then now we're going to show you our plates. Now that they're all done up. Yes, we are. Okay. Let me just give this a little tilt right there so you guys can see better. Let's pull this back. There we go. Now you guys can see better. And I'll even hold it up so you can see it even better. Let me turn this around. Look at that. Okay. We're about to get into it. Because this is looking mighty saucy. If I might say so myself. Maybe I should put a little bowl down here. I'm sorry we're setting up during this mukbang. We usually have everything already set up. But maybe I should put a little bowl of sauce in case you want to dip. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll be right back, y'all.
So how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hope to have some good food. Thank you all for coming in. I can't wait to get started eating this because it smells so good, guys. The whole house smells like this. It's so, so good.
There you go. There's your phone. And I'm going to put some sauce in here.
Hello, Rochelle. How are you? Abraham Patrick. Hello.
There we go. Now, guys, this sauce is so versatile. You can literally do whatever you want with Beloved sauce. You can, like I cooked it with the bell peppers in it. You can cook it with whatever you want in it. It's so versatile, literally. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay, I'm ready to get into this. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I've been waiting. First bite, y'all. Mmm. Hey, Misha Lee says, hey guys, just popping in between nails. Yes, I'm supposed to get mine done too. This week coming up. I was going to get them done yesterday, actually, or the day before, but I just haven't had the time. So I will be getting them done this upcoming week. Yes, I will be. Y'all know I always get my nails done for Christmas, New Year's, my birthday. Mmm. MSIUBES Musica says, enjoy your food. Thank you so much. Mmm.
That's so good, guys.
I mean, you got your peppers, your onions. Look at this, guys. Your sausage, your Beloved sauce. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. So good. This is so good. I'm going to go ahead and share this out. Let me share this out real quick. There we go. And let me come over here and share this out as well. I do have a topic today, guys, that I want to talk about. It's a very important topic. It is very, very important. And so that is why we're going to talk about it today, because it is definitely a topic that needs to be discussed. So let me get a couple bites in and then we're going to talk. Okay, so that's why the title says story time, because I do actually have something that I want to talk about today. Some of you may not even be aware of. Look at that.
I'm making a mess over here.
That's hot. Guys, that is so good. I've been wanting this now for like a week, and I know you love your rice.
I got this down to a method now. We put the rice on, then put that on the end. That way it all
Then it doesn't fall off. Hey, Blade Sunset. Hey. Long time no see. Yes, I have not visited you. I apologize. I've been very busy. However, I will be visiting you shortly. Today is more of a relaxed day. Big Belly Build was off of work today, so I can actually relax. We will be doing another Vlogmas that you guys will see tomorrow, but it will be actually today's video. Because we will be baking more cookies tonight for Santa Claus. I love it.
I'm actually surprised. I really don't, not a real big cucumber person, but the cucumber goes very well with this. It really tastes really good.
So that's the thing. It all goes together. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start our topic. Okay. Now, most of you may or may not be aware. I know this was a nationwide thing. There was a TikTok challenge that was telling children to go to school with their parents' guns and to basically shoot up the school. Well, our kids did not stay home from school. Like most parents decided to keep their children home from school because they were afraid or they were, just not sure of what to do. But this is a very, very important thing. When parents have to keep their children home from school because of something like that, and this is what I believe 100%. You need to delete TikTok out of your child's phone. Stop letting your kids on TikTok. Take it away. Now, I know people use TikTok for some very fun things and just to have fun. But in the past, I don't know how many years, there's been so many things that come up on TikTok that it's crazy. People are using it as a platform, not for the good. When I say so many schools canceled school and went to remote learning, so many schools went to just giving the kids a day off, every single school heightened security. I mean, this is ridiculous. Our kids go to school to learn. They don't go to school to be scared that they're going to be shot or, I mean, since when do parents have to worry about their kids having bulletproof book bags, you know? I mean, this is just a crazy world that we're living in right now. And, you know, I didn't keep my kids home from school because I refuse to give in to the fear. I refuse to let some childish kid who's making, you know, TikTok get famous challenges of killing people. Like, how is that even a challenge? How can somebody make somebody famous off of killing people? I just don't understand. We are the ones making these people famous. When we look at their videos, I mean, even though it's like, oh my gosh, look at this, and you're looking not because you approve of it, but you're still looking. You're looking at the video. You're making this person famous. So what we need to do is delete TikTok all the way. And then we don't have to worry about people trying to get TikTok famous. You know what I mean? Number one, my kid, I'll say, my 16-year-old now, she used to have TikTok. She doesn't have TikTok anymore. And not since yesterday. Since before that. Because I just decided that TikTok was not a good platform for her to be on. There's so many sexual things and there's so many other things that I believe kids her age should not be introduced to. And it's all on that app. Am I right?
Yeah.
You can see pretty much anything you want to see on TikTok. And comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Because this is a very serious thing. I feel like some kids just make the challenge because they want to make all the schools close. And I refuse to let my child's education be interrupted over something so ridiculous. So what do you guys think about this? Misha says, heard about that. Prayers. I don't watch that. Nope, not into it. You said it. Agree. Yeah, that's what I say. Everybody delete TikTok and then nobody's worried about getting famous, right? Just delete the damn app. And let's stop giving these kids power to hold over everybody else. OWA Channel TV. Hello, good morning. I mean, what do you think about it, babe?
I feel the same way you do.
I mean, literally, Gabriella said there was like no kids in her school.
Well, the thing about it, TikTok is a big thing. It's a big to do. Everybody's on it all around the world. And you don't go from TikTok to TikTok, you're not going to, there's going to be 10 more. There's going to be 10 more apps like that you're going to follow onto and get onto that do the same kind of things.
Yeah, but TikTok is where you get famous if you do something whatever.
Well, that used to be Facebook and all the different things that's on.
You don't get Facebook famous.
When it first came out, that was a popular thing that everybody did. Everybody went on it. Everybody did whatever. And then moved on to this and that and this and that. And there's really no way to limit that kind of an exposure because of the fact that it's the internet. And you can do anything on the internet. I don't think that, by doing that, it starts that kind of a chaotic thing for everybody that, they have to worry about their children. And you should never have to fear your children going to school. What's going to happen? Excuse me. I know when I grew up, that's not something that, that you feared. Something like that happening in your school. You never thought about anything like that happening in your school.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that just because somebody wants to get, TikTok famous, that they should put out a challenge, and especially to kill people. I mean, come on, you're killing kids. How is that? I don't understand how that makes somebody famous. Enlighten me how killing people should make you famous. Hello, Papa Music TV. Welcome. Sky TV Vlogs. Thank you so much for coming from the Philippines. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and share us out. Share us out. Share, share, share. Sharing means caring. Let all your friends and family know what the TCG fam is doing, okay? This is a very interesting and very serious topic. Like I said, I don't see how these kids are getting famous when the challenge they're putting out is not something great. You know what I mean? Like, it's not something good. So how does that make you famous? Because it's not something that's good. Somebody explain to me how they get famous over that. I don't understand it.
I mean, I don't know if these people don't realize that. Whether it's a app or not, the things that you do on there, police track those things. They're going to find you regardless.
Mm-hmm.
So doing something stupid like that, it may be funny. You may think it's cool, but in the long run, it's not going to be cool.
Yeah, no, I took our daughter's TikTok away a long time ago, and it had nothing to do with this, but I'm glad I did. I mean, I get it. It's not something good. So everybody's going to be in shock factor, so they're going to click on it.
They're going to click on it.
Oh my gosh, well, why are we hearting it? That's what I want to know. Why do they have, 3.7 billion hearts? How did 3.7 billion people love, because that's what a heart means, love that video? How do we go from watching it to seeing what it is and not just clicking off of it to rather hearting it? Why are we hearting it? Misha says, can tell who is in it just for numbers. A lot of evil in the world, unfortunately. But that's what I'm saying. How do we, when people are watching it, why are we liking it? You know how you're watching my video right now, our video that we're doing? You guys are liking it because you're liking the content. Or, you're trying to be supportive of our content. But our content is content. It's not, like a killing challenge or something bad. How would you watch somebody saying, like, well, this is a challenge and I want you to go to school and, kill everybody, and then you're coming to this video hearing that and then giving it a thumbs up? I don't understand that. I believe everything starts at home, first of all. If your children have access to your weapons, that is your fault as a parent. And you are not parenting like you should be. I'm sorry, but your children should never have access to your weapons, ever. They should always be locked up, and the key should always be with you, not hidden somewhere where the kids can find it and go get it. It should be with you at all times. I don't care if you got to wear a necklace with it around it. I don't care if you have to take a shower with it, with the chain around your neck. And if you can't be that responsible, then you should not have weapons. Period. You should not have your children having access to your weapons, ever. Because let's face it, if children didn't have access to your weapons, they could never go through with any of these stupid challenges. Sky TV Vlog says, hi, Misha Lee. Good morning from the Philippines. Misha says, I don't go on TikTok and don't even like YouTube videos if I don't agree with them. Lack of decent parenting. Yep. That's what I'm saying. If it starts at home. If you can't talk to your children about knowing right from wrong and not give them access to your weapons, then you're part of the problem. I'm sorry, but that kid that went to school recently and just shot up the school, those parents are responsible. That's why they got arrested. Your child should never have access to your guns or any weapons of any sort. And if they do, then you're the reason. Misha Lee says, hello, Sky TV. I have a TikTok, okay? But I don't use it. I used to. Me and the kids used to use it to make funny videos and whatnot, you know, play around. But I can't tell you the last time that I used it. I don't even have the app on my phone. Now, when I heard the other day about this threat, I did download TikTok back to my phone just so I could look and check out the threat. But that was it. And I just, you know, searched it up just to see what this threat was and the challenge and whatnot. And, you know, that was about it. I didn't, like, you know, really get into looking at any other things or anything like that, commenting on anything. I didn't do anything. I just looked up the threat, wanted to see what it was about, and that was it. For me, that was it. If you guys are not connected to Sky TV Vlogs, go ahead and connect to them, please, and thank you.
This is very delicious.
It is very delicious. And I am so full right now. But I just wanted to talk to everybody about this because a lot of schools closed down. Some schools went to remote learning. A lot of parents kept their children home from school, and their kids are getting marked absent if they didn't have an excused absence for yesterday. You know, I mean, it is what it is. We need to stop giving into the fear. All the schools were on heightened security so that if anything did happen, I don't know. I just feel like they have ways to track these kids. They have ways to find out who did it, who made the threat, or, somehow to figure it out. And for a child to do something like that and ruin their entire life, because that's what they're doing. They're ruining their entire life, making such a childish, stupid threat that, it literally, even if they're joking and they just try to be funny and they put that out there, most kids don't realize that once something is out there in the internet, it's there. It's not coming back. So even if you get over it and, you get a slap on the hand for doing whatever, in the upcoming years, you apply to a college, anything you do, a job, they're all going to know what you did. Nobody's going to hire you. You're not going to get into a college. Your life is over because you have ruined your life now because you've ruined your reputation. So I think the parents need to be more proactive in their kids' lives. Honestly, I feel like most parents are not proactive in their kids' lives. They let their kids basically just do whatever they want, because I see it a lot here in our town where we live. A lot of parents just kind of let their kids, go to the mall and walk around with a bunch of friends and this and that and blah, blah. I think parents nowadays are a lot more relaxed than they used to be back in my day. I was not allowed to get dropped off at the mall and picked up at a certain time with my friends. No. That wasn't going to happen. If my mother was going to be at the mall and I wanted to walk around with my friends and then meet her back at a store, that was okay for a little while. But she was not going to drop me off there and leave and go home or whatever and just have me somewhere where there's strangers. Anything could have happened to me. Now, most parents think, well, when kids are in groups, oh, well, they're in a group, nothing's going to happen. But let's say you have a group of 2 kids that are just meeting up at the mall and they're going to walk around and hang out. And you have somebody like me and Big Belly Boo Boo that's like 2 people together. And all it takes is somebody to grab some chloroform or something like that, come up behind those 2 girls right there. They can't breathe. Drag them out into a vehicle, something. Yeah, maybe somebody will see, maybe somebody will help. But what if they don't? What if they're in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and these people come into the bathroom and get them? What if? There's too many what ifs. This crazy is 2 worlds crazy today for people to be so relaxed about their children. People need to be more proactive about their children. Your child wants to go to the mall and hang out? Cool. Walk around the mall for a little bit and hang out. Go window shopping or whatever you have to do so that at least you're there. At least you're at the place where your child's at and it's more secure and safe with you there. Let's say you're at the mall and your children are walking around. And like I have our daughter call us every, let's say half an hour. I'll say every half an hour you call me, let me know where you're at so that I know the vicinity of where you're at. That's how I am. Now, some people might say, okay, that's a little much. You're too strict. But guess what? My kid is not out there making threats on TikTok. My kid is not out there, prayfully never going to get kidnapped, because I'm teaching her the right way to do things, how to be safe, how to take these extra precautionary measures to not to get into any, difficulties. You have to be proactive with your kids. I'll say, call me every half an hour and let me know where you're at. She'll call me. She'll say, Mom, I'm over here by Aeropostale or whatever. I'll say, okay, great. And that's it. We just hang up. It's not a long conversation. I'm not telling her to be embarrassed in front of her friends and have a long conversation. She don't even really have to call me. Sometimes she'll just text me and say, we're by Aeropostale. Okay. I just want to know what vicinity you're in so I can know and I can make sure you're safe. Misha says, I know it's to each their own, but I homeschool for many of these reasons, and they still were in sports and social groups to keep them socialized. I'm just saying it was a good choice for me. You know what? Our daughter both of them were homeschooled last year. They were both homeschooled because of COVID. But honestly, it wasn't a bad thing. I didn't mind that they were homeschooled. They kept up on their work. With Gabriella, it was a little bit harder because she has an IEP for math. If some of you don't know what an IEP is, it's like where you need more one-on-one time to comprehend how to do something. And the reason I got her an IEP was because ever since they switched to the other type of core math, the Common Core math, she was sliding. Now, for so many years, she was getting A's in math. Yeah. She had an A or a B every single year in math. When they switched to Common Core, she had such difficulty understanding how they wanted her to do it that way that she slid down to an F. And she was staying at an F for like 2-3 years in a row, just in math. And the reason being is she could not comprehend how to do Common Core math the way they wanted her to do it. So now that she has an IEP, what it means is that they will one-on-one sit down and explain to her how each thing needs to be done and how to work the problem out until she gets it. And then when she gets it, then she's like, oh yeah, okay, all right. So now she can understand it. So homeschool for her with needing an IEP, that would be a no-go. Now, Layla, she's in kindergarten, and being homeschooled, honestly, would not affect her at all, I don't think. Because let's face it, we're parents, we're teachers. We teach our kids the first couple of years of their lives how to walk, how to talk and say mama, dad, you know, we teach our kids. But I do want her to be socialized. And let's face it, in kindergarten, there are no sports. There are no, I mean, if you make play dates, but, you know, who's going to want to play date with you when you're not in their class, so to speak. So I didn't want to do the homeschool this year because also G-Force is in the pre-nursing program as well. So far she has gotten certified in two different things. One is, what is it? OSHA. Mm-hmm. One is an OSHA certification, and the other one is her BLS.
CPR.
Yeah. Okay. So the CPR. She's certified now in CPR, and she's certified in the BLS. If most of you don't know what BLS is, it's basic life support. So now she has 2 certifications plus her OSHA certification. So there's 3. She has 3 certifications. And by the end of the year, she will be certified as an STNA, which is a state-tested nurse's aide. And then next year, when she takes the program as well, they move on. So they go on to the next thing, which is a medical assistant, and so on. And I think that that's a good program for her because she wants to join nursing in the military when she graduates after next year. So honestly, keeping her home at this point is a no. But last year was great. It was fine. It was wonderful. There was nothing wrong with her staying home last year. She did great. And so did Layla too, but she was in preschool.
And they also had that on Zoom where you can get on the and have a class and still see your classmates.
She was still virtual learning. Like her teacher would get on there and they would still have class. So she still got to learn like she was in the classroom. But I'm not against homeschool. I think homeschool is great for kids who can do it that way. Our kids at that time could do it that way. Now, I wouldn't want them to do homeschool. But I feel like parents just need to be more proactive in their kids' lives. And I feel like if they are, all of this stuff would not be happening around the world. I mean, that TikTok challenge was nationwide. Do you know how many schools closed, went to virtual learning and everything because of one stupid kid's challenge? It's ridiculous. And all these parents are like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm not sending my kid. Because I run a school page here in our community, and like I post all of the information for the community and the school stuff. I'm a part of the PTA here at my kids' schools, and so I post a lot of information about that stuff, sports, everything. But so many parents were like freaking out and didn't want to send their kids to school, and it's like, send your kid to school. There's so much more security on yesterday at school that your child was probably more safe yesterday at school than they would be on a normal day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They had more security yesterday than they had the whole year. So you send them all year and you're not worried, but you're not going to send them yesterday when there's more security than there ever was in the entire school. I don't know. Misha says you're doing a good job. Thanks, Misha. We try. We're not the best. Sadly, we're not perfect parents, by no means at all, but we try. Misha says, yes, sad. First, the virus, and now threats. It's always something. And honestly, I feel like it's always something. That's why I said delete TikTok from your kids' phones and be done with it. If there was nobody on TikTok, nobody would worry about getting TikTok famous. Problem solved. Okay, well, now they're going to go. Some people might say, well, then they're going to go over to Facebook or whatever and post on there. Well, there's not really challenges on Facebook. Let me just put it that way. People don't post challenges on Facebook. At least I've never seen challenges posted on Facebook.
No, but
if they do, okay, Facebook has a lot of measures to find you. So if they do that on Facebook, they will be caught.
Well, even if they were to not have that anymore, there'll be somebody else that'll come up with something else, and they're just going to keep going because of how big the internet is and how many people are out there on it and depend on it.
Well, then don't let your kids download that app. That's all.
You're not going
to, you have to be proactive in your kids' lives.
But you have to let them know what they should be doing and what they should be more monitored than what they are.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we have talks with our kids about what's going on TikTok and, what's going on Facebook or, even on YouTube. Like, we talk to our kids about what's going on YouTube too, because they both have channels. Of course, they're always supervised on YouTube. They're never just doing YouTube, unsupervised. But yeah, I just feel like the bottom line is parents need to be more proactive in their children's lives and lock up their weapons so that their kids cannot get to the weapons, period. That's it, So that was my topic for today. And I'm not even sure if most of you have even heard about that TikTok challenge, but hopefully you did. And if you have kids, hopefully you're taking more proactive, steps to talking to your kids about this and talking about them, what not to be doing just for a challenge and whatever. So, hey, Big Rex, Small Bites, welcome. Says, hey, Tiffany and Boo Boo. But yeah, so I don't know. This world is just,
it's a lot different than when I grew up. I know that. When I went to school, there was a security guard in the elementary school.
Oh yeah, now there's security guards in the school, like actual cops from our town.
Yeah, they're not just like
they're not just security; they're actually police officers.
The high school has cameras in the ceilings. They've got them everywhere. It's to me, that's just crazy because it just never ever was like that. And now, it's just the way things are is just insane to me. I really wouldn't want to be younger and growing up in this kind of a thing anymore. I just wouldn't. But all you can do is be there for them. And
kids have enough to worry about, like bullying. Bullying is a big thing. Like, kids are so mean. They're just so mean. And people need to teach their kids how to not be the bully. We've always taught our kids that if somebody's being bullied or picked on, be their friend. That's the kid who you want to go sit down next to at lunch and be their friend. Stick up for them. If somebody's bothering them, stick up for them. Don't let somebody bully or harass somebody. And a lot of parents don't teach their kids that, because their kids go to school and they're mean, and they're really mean. And I've seen it with a lot of kids, especially in our high schools. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, kids, it stops them from making teams, sports teams and stuff like that, because they don't want to join because the other kids are being mean, and it shouldn't be like that.
Even back when I went to school in the high school, I had friends of mine that got bullied, and they ended up taking their own lives before they even graduated from high school because of doing that. And people just don't care. Which, I mean, bullying has been around forever, unfortunately, but it just seems it's more and more and more. I don't know, let go. You know, they don't.
It's more accepted now.
It's more accepted.
The schools say there's a zero tolerance policy, but I promise you there's not, because there's so many kids that are bullying, and what happens is they end up suspending the child who's being bullied, or they end up punishing the child that's being bullied along with the other child, which is totally not fair. You should not punish both. You should only be punishing the one who's doing the bullying. Rico Bizarre Food says, hey, TCG and everyone in the chat. Hello, hello, Rico. Hello. Welcome. Well, guys, we're not going to keep you. We've kept you long enough. You all stay tuned for our Vlogmas tomorrow. That we'll actually be doing it today, but you'll be seeing it tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll be making some Christmas cookies today. So I hope you enjoy that, and we will see you in our next video. Stay blessed, not stressed. Bye,
guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace. Out.